Hi, good morning. We're going to carry on with Umo's story today. I had a bit of an accident and injured my back, so we haven't been doing very much because I've been rather stiff. So it's just been about a bit of love and hugs and checking for ticks and doing all their bits and some fly spraying kind of stuff like that, which is also all good. So this morning we're going to go down to the big arena. Just because it's getting really warm now and we've got shade there in the morning from the trees, so it's a more comfortable place to be. The surface is terrible because they were down there when it was muddy. You know, it doesn't have a sand surface, it's just earth. So yeah, it got all a bit hard and lumpy, so I don't know what it's like, but I just thought we'll just check it out, you know. He hasn't been doing very much away from the herd, you know, even when we're in the small arena, it's right behind the stables. So going away down there, it's a new place for him to be, he's away from all his friends, so we're just going to take a look and see what he thinks about that quietly this morning. I'm really chuffed with that, actually. We've just come down and I actually thought, because last summer when it started to get hot, we actually came down here one day and he was just all over the place, really nervous and that, and I just spent some time, you know, really, it's that thing to keep yourself calm. But he's so much quieter. I mean, he's still alert and having a look around and neighing a bit, but he's you know, much more feeling safe with me, I think. So that's a great, very encouraging how we've built our relationship over the year, even though I was working away most of that time and didn't really get the chance to do that much. But the bits we have done have obviously helped. So I thought this was going to be about just that, about how to calm him down and stuff. But as he's fine, we're just going to, now that we're down here, just do a little bit of work, just practice some changes of direction with move the hindquarters, move the front quarters. Get that nice and accurate, see if we can get some nice circles with a good bend into the centre of the circle and maybe a bit of backing up, and that's probably going to be enough for today. Let's see how we get on. Okay. So I'm just going to do some circles and use the flag to keep him out, so I can use my rope to ask him to look in towards me and keep his attention on me, but use the flag towards his body to keep him out. So that's having the extra purpose of also getting him used to the flag a bit more. So the flag's getting snagged in the weeds sometimes and flicking up, which is upsetting him a bit, but that is also showing up things we need to work on. So I've not got him on a very long rope because I don't want him to get too far away. Especially, well, it's all horses, but especially a high energy horse like this. You know, if they're nervous and you just let them go bombing around, they don't really run it off, you know. I mean, horses, they can, if they get really up on adrenaline, they can just keep running till they drop dead of a heart attack. So, you know, maybe a little bit to get the energy out, but it's not going to get all the energy out, you know. They like I say, they just wind themselves up even more. So just let them have a little canter around, try and keep him focused in on me, and come back to trot. I mean, the most important thing here for keeping him calm is my state of being. You know, when you've got half a ton of horse up there in high energy mode, it's not easy to keep yourself down and calm. So that's the main work, is for the human to keep themselves calm, to provide a calm place for the horse. And you can see there, once he calms down and chills out and he sees everything's feeling all right, he has a nice lick and chew and his neck's all soft and his eyes are soft and it's okay for the moment. So we're just doing some mobilization of the hindquarters just to really take control of the feet. Just doing some circles in both directions. Normally I would do much more traveling me up and down with the circles, but because my back's a bit injured and the ground's very rough, we're not doing as much traveling as we normally would. So it's nice the horse stays curious and is looking around, but it's the combination of that and having them still focused on us. You know, sometimes when they're staring off at things nervously, just asking them to drop the head a little bit, so you can just say, hey, it's okay to look over there, but why don't you do it with your head a bit more relaxed, you know? Okay, so we're going to leave it at that today. It's just to create a habit. You know, we will start to come down here more and get him used to being here in the space. I'm quite pleased that he's not too freaking out with it all, being away from his friends and in a new place, and he seems to be quite calm here with me. We got a lot of nice licking and chewing through the work, so that's always a good sign. So yeah, that's it from us today. We might just hang around down here a little bit more and relax a bit. You know, that's the thing. It's all about keeping yourself calm, you know, being able to ground, be centered, and the breaths. You know, there were several moments there when he was getting really high on energy. I didn't even need to use my rope. It was purely by calming myself and really taking big, long breaths. And that is so effective. So, yeah, we might just have a little hang around and do that. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for being with us today.